Glad to have your company for this second match of the tie between Poland and Italy, and it is a huge matchup. Grand Slam winner, one side of the court in Iga, Grand Slam finalist on the other in Jasmine and Paolini, both just appearing at the WTA finals and both not playing in the Billie Jean King Cup. Start of this match could be very important, especially for Paolini.
Jasmine Paolini representing
cheering of the crowd behind both players.
Ready? Play.
Italy to start. Pulling the strings in that first exchange, Iga.
0-15. La 15.
Great whip on that forehand. And here's an opening for the world number 2.
It's interesting, this match will be only about who's going to take the ball earlier and who's going to spot the opportunity first and open up the court, finish the points. They both play really fast.
Over with the way they play and also some of the swings that they have in the forehand, for example, does this type of court lend itself to one player maybe rushing more of the other?
Yeah, I think for both of them it could be a problem on the forehand side, this kind of court and the speed of this court. And again, whoever is going to target that forehand faster and better, that would make a difference.
She wants to serve very well. That was a terrific serve. Start point on her terms.
We know that Iga Swiatek win a lot of points through her forehand and make a lot of winners from that side, but also it's something that goes fragile in the pressure moments. That's where you have to attack and play deeper.
Paolini especially digging out of a love 30 hole.
And for Paolini, it can just get better and better. I mean, she already lost to Iga 3 times, so nothing worse can go. So she's playing absolutely pressure-free.
So in that French Open final, it was 6-2, 6-1. And she said afterwards it was the most challenging match she ever played in her life. She said Iga's intensity was crazy. It was absolutely off the chart. She felt like she could match her for around 3 or 4 games, but aside from that, she couldn't touch her. And obviously she started to change her tactics. As she said, she started to hit big, trying to take it out of the hands of Iga, but that didn't work either. So nowhere to go in that match.
But also the bounce is quite high at French Open courts, we know that, so it's also something that works better on advantage for Iga Swiatek. Here the courts are slightly different, faster, and if you hit it through, it doesn't bounce that high.
Take a seat, sir, on the left behind the player, please. Thank you.
That on hard court as well. That was in the U.S. Open 2022. 6-3, 6 left. Iga on that day. She'd go on to win it. The event. That time, Paolini was ranked number 57 in the world.
since Paolini's partnership with her coach Renzo Furlan, her game really has been on fire, much quicker, and spotting the moments where she has to step in. It was a bit of a mishit there from Iga's racket. Yeah, it was nice to read his words about working with Paolini. He said from the first day with her, her potential, both technical and attitude-wise, has been clear to me.
Yeah, he's always had that belief in her game, to do big things. Good positioning after hitting the serve inside the baseline, Iga. A bit of a back and forth goes to the coach and Paolini, because his highest ranking was number 19. Who was going to get higher?
So clear tactic for both of them. You could see that. Attacking each other, forehands. Great hold there from Iga Swiatek.
How did you find that?
2 games played already, and it's been shown the quality already. They have no unforced errors, both of them. 5 forced errors. Iga Swiatek and 6 from Jasmine Paolini. Shows the quality already.
Able to match her as that return was deep, but her backhand also having the depth, Paolini. Good movement on the serve.
For the player not being too tall, it's impressive how much she takes from her serve, using a lot of spin and a lot of slice on that serve. Very sharp.
Sharp indeed. Another one that was into the corner. Holds for both players in this first set. Italy leading and also in the tie. So these first 3 games, I think she would have taken that, no doubt. Olga didn't want to fall behind by an early break, because then they head might start to wander and you think, oh, here we go again. So it's been a good start for Paolini.
Yeah, and I mean, what stands out about Iga, we know that she treats every single point like it's the last one in the match, so she's not going to give you any real presence. So you know you have to be, from the moment you step in on that court, you have to be on, full on, and that's what Paolini so far been doing. Not much talk requires from both sides. Following the plan, following the tactic. Not much to say. Quality is there.
That may change as the match goes on, depending on what happens. Of course, they have a chance to look at the statistics, the Microsoft Surface, as the coaches have been. Also, their benches have been looking at that quite a bit.
Yeah, I think benches has slightly a bit more time to look at that. Then was more, I would say, in a stress situation. It's like you're seeing the numbers, but maybe you don't really
can't really absorb them quickly because you're trying to watch your player, keep eye contact with the player. 1-2. There. She knew that was a chance to apply some early pressure, Paolini.
It's the first and fourth errors for Paolini.
So keen to attack on those forehands. You get sometimes close ball.
Yeah, misjudging the distance. It's so tough to play against Iga. That pressure you feel, the speed, how quick she goes to the ball and take the ball early on the rise.
Took the pace off. Good rise after the bounce. Opened up the court nicely. Players are so quick. We saw that from Iga getting to that ball, but Paolini to the next one in a flash.
Oh, the speed of that backhand from Paolini. Such a quick hands.
Had it lined up, executed perfectly.
He's stepping into the second serve. Almost had to return it at the service line. That's how much he's willing to attack.
Tied up on the return because of the quality on the serve. However, the miscue then comes. And it's a break point for Paolini. took a step over to her right. I think she was expecting that ball to go down the line in the return. Was wrong-footed, but was able to recover.
You feel like there was a little bit of hesitation from Paolini's rackets. Maybe she just changed her mind in the very last moment.
But look at her court positioning there. She's well behind the baseline. That's where Paolini wants to see you go. Very close to the Italians. The Italian bench known each other for years. A few of the smilers on that team, not only Paolini.
Such a joy to watch them supporting their teammates.
On the forehand. Saves the second.
Like Swiatek words regarding their double with Katarzyna Kawa, that he trusted her and she did all the decisions. I like to hear that, not having an ego coming to that match and completely trusting, because Kawa is way more experienced in doubles.
Difficult chance, highest part of the net. Hold it off. Time saves those break points, and let's see what counter effect that has on Paolini.
You can clearly see her and understand her. She knew there was a slight chance. And when you play somebody like Iga Swiatek, you know you're not going to get a lot of chances, and you have to take each one of them. It's only going to be that small window. It's going to be open. Maybe it's going to be open for you, and you cannot miss it.
That's what she said at the WTA finals after she lost to Jung Kin-wen. Felt like she had some chances very early in that match. When they weren't taken, it snowballed the other direction. Oh, good pressure applied by the Italian.
Yeah, because playing top players, very top players, you know that mainly that level can only increase all through the match, not really decrease. So you know that if you want to break or, you know, have an advantage, you have to do it early in the match. How quick Swiatek realizing those short balls. That's how fast she's spotting them and runs to them.
Dribbles over.
That footwork work from Swiatek.
Let's go over to get her towel. Sara Errani is close by. Oh, she will take that. Certainly, Paolini.
That was a close one.
Scrambling there in the backhand corner. Just able to keep that point going. First time we've seen now on the off backhand return.
Beautiful. Short split step. Turning your shoulders, short backswing. So clean.
Having saved those break points now, she has one. Paolini wasn't able to take opportunities. Swiatek did. One of those two-game swings you can see in tennis. Surfaces one more time.
And Polish fans.
Oh, leaned into it, the backhand, that was a beauty. And the forehand finish.
Absolute rocket there from Paolini's backhand. So sharp. The way she swings, so free, loose. contact point on that backhand from Paolini.
Good defending by both in that exchange.
But what a recovery there on Paolini's backhand. This beautiful open stance, fast hand as well. So you're right, Ravi, when you some shots that you don't like in the matches, that dislike is even more intense. And because with all the pressure and nerves,
another chance to break. And that's something Iga was talking about herself in that match against Paula Gross afterwards, saying that she felt the nerves when she was up by a set and a break. It affected her before the recovery in the third set.
from Iga. Early spotted how far Paolini was standing there behind the baseline, just to go for a slightly shorter backhand. Smart.
Yes, Paolini was caught reaching on the forehand. Saved all 3 break points now. Great footwork there to get into position early.
Some wild mishits from Swiatek racket, especially on the forehand side today.
It seemed to be the off forehand as well.
It's also, we have to mention, it's quite humid inside of arena. You can see a lot of sweat and players using the glue. The changeovers.
Oh, just stayed put, and the ball was at her. Comfortable finish. Stepped it up on that.
So powerful, so much shape on it from Seems like whoever does it first in the match wins the point.
Magdalena now back on the Polish bench after that defeat to Bronzetti. Well, she's asked the question and does get the break. 3-0.
Lightning fast, both of them. Just have a feeling you're watching a table tennis. It's that quick. The sound of their feet, so sharp.
That forehand, and that type of forehand she has missed once more.
Yeah, like open stance, doesn't turn maybe her shoulders enough. It's tight there, too close to her body. And it goes quite far and wide. She misses.
These conditions, Olga, players are always having to get used to the shifting conditions. In Riyadh, they're playing at altitude, but Paolini was saying the court was actually quite slow, so it felt like it wasn't too bad here, as you described. Fast conditions have been described. Fast. So yet more adjustments for both the players, and of course they're going to prefer, some players will more than others.
You would think it works quite well for of them. Of course, if they have that little time on their forehands. But I mean, all through the year, almost every single week you have to adapt to different conditions. Outdoor, slow, fast, sliding, you know, different balls. Players are so used to it that it almost doesn't bother them. Unless there is a huge attitude. That's the only thing I would say.
Yeah.
Which is... Another forehand mistake from Iga Swiatek racket.
Well, it was an interesting one, Olga, because it seemed like she wanted to take that one down for him, but maybe because she's missed a few, she made a late decision to change it.
Yeah, and also it looks like it's
(6-1). He was card then. She was ranked 336th. Paolini's 180th. Event after she won the Wimbledon Juniors, Iga.
But for both of them, I think they evolve so much into their game that it's almost irrelevant. I wouldn't even like look, you know, if I am them at those previous matches, because both of them they changed their game dramatically, improved their game dramatically, and yeah, it's almost like the only match I would look at is a French Open this year, of course, for Paolini. But you could see now also her coach Renzo Furlan on the changeover where came down to the bench and spoke and gave some advice, probably, you know, to continue being fast and continue attacking forehand, because you could see Iga Swiatek on that forehand side, she had 14 down the line in and 11 down the line out mistakes. So it's
not the ratio we usually see.
Flash,
yes, it's fragile today.
Switch off the flash. Pagan el flash. Gracias.
New balls here for Iga. She actually does watch a lot of videotape, does video analysis, Paolini. So yeah, you wonder how much of that match she did look back on, or the coach. But as you said, on a different surface. Here is a big opportunity for Paolini.
That's nice what Ravi just said about her watching a lot of videos. I think it's so important as a player. It's such a different feeling being on the court and watching it on TV.
Going cross on all those forehands, and we talked about the matchup potentially in a wanting to go hard to the forehand and break it down, but also has she lost a bit of confidence not going down the line. 3 straight break points, more of them for Paolini. Oh. Crush down the line, and the Italian is up 5-3.
What was that from Paolini? Wow, Italian team on their feet. What a great way to finish this break. Absolute beauty, no mercy there. Good response from Iga. That's the way to play.
Frustration is growing out of shot, and she's down love 30. Reaching, maybe they're in 2 minds as to what to do with that for which direction.
Again, too close to the ball. Another forehand mistake. forehand mistake.
Trying to give her as much support as they can.